Coffee, nectar of the gods. Alright, let's get into it. So, today I'm going to talk about food storage and life expectancy, expiration dates, and all that other good stuff, right? Now, I got a sheet here from LDS, and they are like the king of food storage, alright? They're all about it. So, going through some of this stuff, when it was talking about water storage, 14 gallons per person, I do that. What I like to do is, I actually do more than that. I keep about 250 gallons of water. That sounds ridiculous. Some of you are like, what? 250 gallons? Yes. And then I cycle my water out. I've got a water video. Go back and watch it. Now, with my water storage, if you're doing it on the cheap, I've got tips for that. Now, what I do is I take my water. When I do my cycle, I don't waste. I don't take my water and just dump it in the yard. It goes in my garden. I've got friends around my neighborhood. I grow my garden, and then other people will donate to me if they have extra food that they could not process, say, can or whatnot. I'll can, well, me and the wife will can the rest of it. So that's what we do. But long-term storage, water, cycle it out. It's always good to cycle out your water, okay? But put it to use. Don't waste it, all right? So don't waste your water. If you haven't noticed, there's droughts all over the world right now. And if you're not taking that seriously, I am, okay? There's droughts all over the world. And also, you've got wildfires like crazy all over the place. Anything, I don't know, but I would sense some urgency there. And I wouldn't be worried about all the other crap going on social media and stuff. I'd be more focused on, whoa, we're running out of water, folks. All right, that's just weird, okay? But anyways, food storage, back. I know, I gotta stay focused. All right, so like shelf lives. Now we're gonna get in like 30-year storage. This would be my 30-year storage right here. And then we're gonna get in like, so like beans, like if it's dry and you keep it double bagged and put away, that stuff's gonna last 30 years. If it's dry beans, right? Now, one thing I want to get into, what beans will kill you? Now, kidney beans will kill you, okay? There's a reason, like, now, it's raw, okay? So when it's in raw form, kidney beans will kill you. But you need to boil it, 10 minutes, boil it. If it's dry, kidney beans, in a bag, the bag dried out, you need to still boil it, and it'll be fine. It has PHAs in it, and those can attack your system. It'll cause you to get nauseated and throw up, and you'll have massive headaches, and your eyes will bleed, and all kinds of crazy. I don't know about the eye bleeding part. I figured I'd throw that in there just to freak you out. But anyways, I'm going to have a lot of comments at the bottom, probably like, oh, you're so wrong anyway, you're mean. But anyways, no, kidney beans will kill you, okay? You need to pass the expiration date. If you want to go 7 years past the expiration date, like most of the stuff is, it's 7 years past its expiration date. Not kidding. I actually looked that up, and I've got facts, okay? So, the expiration date, like, boil it. Remember, kidney beans. It'll kill you. If you take anything from it, kidney beans will kill you, alright? And I've got spoilers for Top Ramen. You're not going to like what I have to say. You're going to be mad. But, so, for example, like New Jersey, alright? They had, in New Jersey, there was water, you know, they come up these bottled waters, right? And bottled water was a hit thing. And then at the time, they had to put an expiration date on bottled water. And because they had the expiration act of whatever, and they did this expiration thing, right? A lot of people don't know this, but when they did their expiration, I did my research, folks. All right, so when they did their when they did this expiration thing, they had to put an expiration date on everything. And this goes to water, okay? They had to put an expiration date on it. So when you get a bottle of water and it has an expiration date on it, ignore, okay? Just ignore it, all right? It doesn't, they did that because it was part of that thing, and then it affected all of us. See how one place can affect everybody? Just saying. That was New Jersey. You're welcome. All right. I'm not New Jersey. Okay. All right, so back to this. Long-term food storage. Wheat, rice, white oats. You got your oats. I've got oats right here. Pastas and macaroni, spaghetti. Milk, it has to be non-fat dairy, and it has to be canned, like the can. This is canned coffee, but in a can, sealed and non-opened, okay? Now with baby foods like your mixes for bottles and yada yada, your formulas. Now, when it comes to formulas, that stuff will go bad. You give it about a year and a half afterwards, then chunk it. Smell it first. I mean, it might still be good, but you're going to smell something. It's going to have an odor. It'll smell sour. It'll have a soury kind of and then kind of put some on your tongue. Give it a taste for yourself. See how you like it. Lettuce, all your beans, peas. Let's see, sugar, 30 years. Apple slices, dried potato flakes, carrots, onions, dried, all that stuff, 30 years. Okay. Well, they say onions is 10 years. Well, I'm saying 30. Okay. But I would have to see it for myself that it goes bad. I just don't believe that it's going to go bad in 10 years. All right. Salt, baking soda, and baking powder, vitamin C. Well, scratch vitamin C off. All your baking sodas and things like that. There's no expiration date for that. Olive oil. It's I think 3 years or something like that for olive oil. You'll have to look that one up. I don't remember that one. Then your vinegar. Vinegar doesn't expire. Things will lose its nutritional value. Okay, that's one thing I have to talk about. Nutritional value of certain items will go down. And for you hippies out there, peanut butter. I always see on Pinterest, every time I see this, it gets me fired up. Alright, so they'll take Top Ramen and put it with the peanut butter. How long do you think peanut butter lasts, folks? How long do you think it lasts? Go ahead and guess. Comment in 5, 4. Okay. It's like 11 months, maybe a year, okay? So, past its expiration date. Alright, not very long, alright? So, long-term food storage, peanut butter is not, alright? And you'll smell it. It'll smell funky. It'll start to turn, and it'll actually start to dry up. You'll witness it dry up. Now, is it completely bad at that point? No. I give it to my dog. He loves it. And when it starts to reach that point where it's expiration date, I don't waste. My dog gets it. He loves it. Alright. Doesn't kill him, but he's a dog. You're not a dog, so don't do that. We have different intestinal tracts, okay? So you can handle it. Alright. Ramen. In this form, 11 months. That's how long it lasts. Alright, that's it. Did I make you mad? Yes, 11 months. That's it. All you preppers and hippies that think that this is going to go past 11 months. Like, oh man, I'll keep a whole house full of this stuff. Doomsday preppers, go away. I watched your show and I saw these guys that had like their whole stockpile of Top Ramen. It's like 11 months, people. Alright? Don't do it. Don't waste all your money on Top Ramen. You want something that lasts a really long time for life? Pasta. Let me move this out of the way. Pasta. Get pasta. No expiration date. It's like 30 years, meh, on quote, from another place. And then me, I haven't had an expiration date for it yet. Alright? So, you want something that's going to last you your lifetime? Store this in a nice dry place and you'll be fine. Pasta. Regular pasta. Top Ramen. No. Don't do it. Alright. Coffee. 5 years as long as it's sealed. Don't open it. Once you open it, 1 year. I love coffee. Your spaghetti sauce. Spaghetti sauce. It's like 8 years. But spaghetti sauce, everybody's like, oh, well, it goes bad and blah, blah, blah. Cook it. Okay? When you pull it out, man. I had a can of spaghetti paste. Spaghetti paste will start to eat the can. That's the problem. If you keep it in jars, if you have your tomato paste and stuff like that, if you keep it in a jar, you'll be okay, alright? The problem is it starts to eat the can, right? That's what you have to keep, the acidity of it and eating the can. But it'll lose its nutritional value. It won't be as good for you, but you can eat it. But it won't have that nutritional value. But get jars, not cans. I've opened one after it was like 10 years old. A 10-year-old can of, like this one, it was the regular spaghetti sauce, and it was delicious. I just cooked it a lot, and I cooked it separate from my pasta, and so I didn't just dump it in my pasta and mix it up. I actually cooked it. I put it in a pot on a stove, and it blah, 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 and then I dumped it in, just so you know. Alright, all of these will lose, just like green beans, peas, peas, your carrots, all this stuff loses its nutritional value, and it ain't no good no more after like 8 years. It'll start to get mushy. You'll sense it. But 7 years past its shelf life. Cream of mushroom soup, once again, same thing. Pastas are good, even like this. So for you top ramen hippies, get this. It'll last longer. Okay, it costs a little bit more. So you might spend like, what, 20 cents, 30 cents more on this. So I'm just saying. But the amount that this does versus that top ramen, this will fill up 2 people versus your 1 pack of top ramen where you've got to like cook like 2 packs of top ramen. So this will fill up way more people and last you a lifetime. So, well, 30 years at least. Alright, even with pizza sauce, this will last you a really, really long time, about 15 years or so. It's because of its acidity inside of it, but the problem is that it will start to eat away at the can on the inside. But smell it when you crack it open, make sure it's not rancid. Same with peanut butter. When I said rancid, you'll have that smell. Even with the mac and cheese is still pasta. It's good for years, and the packaged mix might not be as good, but this will still be good. But this is a powder form on the inside. It is sealed in a Mylar pack. Technically, open it up and see for yourself. It's Mylar, type of a Mylar. So there you go. And then salt, no expiration date. That was beans. These type of beans, like your pinto beans and your black beans, ridiculous shelf life. This, 30 years. This is oats. I'm not going to get into everything I keep. I keep, like rice, sugar, flour, all that stuff. I keep all that stuff in tubs. I do Mylar bag. There's a Mylar bag in here. And inside the Mylar bag, there's a hand warmer to suck out some of the other oxygen that I have in there. And then what I do is I take a 2x4, I lay it across the top, and I take my iron, and then I hot iron seal the Mylar bag and stuff it back in, and then close it back up. I haven't opened this. You have your safety ring on there. It's still there. So let's get into this. Canned meats. This is bread and butter jalapeno peppers, and they are delicious on everything. My mom and dad's recipe. Now this is canned bacon, and canned bacon, what you do with it, you can tell its fats have sealed it pretty much. You take parchment paper and lay your bacon out on it. I'll do a special video on canning bacon because it's rather unique and different. But canning bacon, the shelf life there really isn't one. But some people will say, 3 years. You can store it in just a dry place, this cool dry place, and you'll be fine for years. I mean, like 15 years or so. But bake it in the oven when you pop it out. It is mostly cooked by the time it's done. All right. Don't go getting yourself sick. Always check my flat facts here. All right. This is canned meat, and this is pretty much pot roast. And this is good forever and ever. But boil it. Okay. What you do is when you pop this open, after it's been sitting for years and years and years, and you have no idea, boil it. Okay. And then try it. It'll be good. But this is ready to eat meat. You can literally pop this open, heat it up in the microwave, and then pop some meat in your mouth. You'll be good. It's fats seal at the top of this can. We have a lot of this stuff, so this is one of our favorite things we like to do. This is delicious, tummy humming, delicious meat. Okay, a lot of people will look at this like, ew, I'm not eating that. I will. Give it to me. I'll eat it. All right, take this, mix it with that. Oh yeah. Right? Maybe cook some bacon with you. So, like canned tuna, same thing. Really not much of an expiration date, but it will lose its nutritional value. That's about all I got for you today. I hope this helps. Take one double check over my... Oh, one more thing. Honey, there's no expiration date. Pickles, no expiration date. Butter, you put it in the freezer, it'll last a lifetime. But you need to double seal it when you put it in the freezer. No freezer burn. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. I think that's it. Alright, hope you enjoyed my video. I am Staff Sergeant Badass. You're watching SOS. And please like, subscribe, share my videos. Get me out there, get me known. I don't care. Whatever. Tell your friends about me. Share me on Facebook or wherever. I have a discussion page. On my main page, if you go there, I have a discussion blog. You can come in and we'll talk about whatever. Just don't be mean. Don't be nasty. Remember, Mama always says, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Have a great day. It's Black Friday. Be safe.